What is up, guys? Civil War is here, and today we are playing Tigra here. And I already played as Hulkling, so I'm excited to try out the other hero in the box. And I want to give a huge shout out to my channel members. Thank you guys so much. I asked you guys for suggestions for which villain I should play, and I want to give a shout out to Zalakun, who wants me to play, against a minion-heavy scenario here with Tigra because she is a minion slayer, and he wants to see me compare Tigra to Bucky. So my first gameplay with Bucky with this Precon deck was actually against Expert Zola here, but with the Doomsday Chair module with MODOK. Well, no one suggested that this time, so we're not going to put MODOK in just because I'm a little bit worried about adding that module in because it's pretty difficult. But I also want to give a huge shout out to Evo, who suggested I take on Zola on Expert mode. So everyone wants to see Zola here with Tigra, and it's also a very thematic matchup as well. So yeah, this is what we got, guys. So hopefully it goes well. We're starting off in our alter ego, Greer Nelson here. And then let's go ahead and get Zola set up. Well, I do want to say we are also using a Precon deck. It's completely unchanged. I just sleeve this up. And we have a Spider Girl reprint here, which is going to be pretty nice. But yeah, it's the Aggression Precon here for Tigra. And we have the new art for the double resources, which is pretty cool here. Um, I'm liking that I saw some Bringits. I think that's a very good card here, especially against Zola. Okay, let's go ahead and get Zola set up here. So main scheme, stage 1A. Search the encounter deck for the Hydra Prison and reveal it. So we have it over here. And then each player searches the encounter deck for a copy of the Ultimate Battle Servant, puts into play, engage with them, and shuffle the encounter deck. So we have the Ultimate Battle Servant right here. He has toughness, 1 scheme, 1 attack, 4 hit points, and he gets +1 attack for each attachment on him. And let's shuffle up this encounter deck here. Yeah, for my first game with Hulkling, we took on Ronin per the channel member suggestions, and he is pretty difficult, so we took him on standard. But Zola here, I mean, Zola's still difficult, but not like near Ronin level. So I think we're good to go here with Zola Expert because these Precon decks, I mean, I said that in the Hulkling video, but the latest Precon decks I feel have been really good, like really powerful and very fun. So I'm expecting Tiger to do decently well-ish here. But we'll see what happens because I'm not entirely sure how she'll play. So I'll shove it up here with the encounter deck. Next, we gotta do the Hydra Prison here. So whenever it's reviewed, each player searches their deck for their identity-specific ally, which is Moon Knight here for Tigra. Moon Knight's really good for Tigra, so I feel kind of bad that we're losing him here. But he's only 1 cost, which is nice for this. So place X threat on this scheme, where X is the total cost of all allies beneath it, which is only 1. So this will just come in 1 initial threat +1 here, so only 2 threat. Actually, that's not that bad at all. So if we defeat the side scheme, then we get Moon Knight to our hand. But until then, Moon Knight's going to be face down underneath this scheme. So we'll just put him there for now. All right, and then we can save him from the prison and then do some really good things. Okay, let's advance the main scheme here to stage 1B. And then it comes in with 0 initial threat. And then let's shuffle up our Precon here because we got to get a really good shuffle in here because everything is feel like that was already a really good shuffle. I feel like we shuffled pretty good there. Okay, so for Zola, he comes in with 14 hit points on his stage 2 for expert mode. And then his one viewed is search the encounter deck and discard power for the test subjects side scheme and then reveal it. So we have test subjects right here. It has a 1 defeat effect where you discard from the encounter deck until you get a minion and review that minion. Comes in with 2 per player threat, and there will be a hazard icon, so we're going to be getting an additional encounter card every single turn if we do not defeat it. So have to defeat it, get the minion, and then we'll see what happens here. All right, let's shuffle up. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And I think we're basically all set up here for Zola. We do have a hand size of 6 here in our hero form, or in our alter ego form, I mean. And then hand size of 5 in hero form. And let me check really quick what's Tigra's hero ability here. I feel like that's going to come in relevant. Okay, I feel like we showed it pretty good here. Alright, so we're all good to go. Let's see what our hero ability is real quick. Each minion with a copy hunted loses guard. Okay, on the hunt response after the player phase begins, you draw 1 card for each minion engaged with you. Oh, so at the end our turns in hero form. Right, I remember that now. Okay, All right, let's do our mulligans. We're drawing up to 6 here. Let's see what we get, guys. Ooh, I like this card. 1, 2. Ooh, I think the bring it here is really good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So, because we're gonna get a minion, we clear that off. We kind of need a way to remove threat. Oh, this will remove threat. We drew 2 of our Thor event. It's a little bit, dang. I'm not the biggest fan of drawing both of them here, but we may actually double thwart both those. I have 3 copies of this in my deck, so I don't need to get it necessarily right now. Be a non-elite minion with upgrade attached. Ooh, ignore one defeat abilities. Okay, this is good, but not yet. Um, this is good too. We don't have any. Okay, okay. Well, hold on to this, just cause man, this thing is so good. Okay. All right, we're gonna mulligan 2 cards. Hopefully, we can get like a double to play those feline senses. Do we have any resource generators with this deck? I don't know. We got a double. Okay, that's good. All right, so we did our mulligans here. Let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna use our action alter ego, undercover work. Search your deck and discard pile for a copy of Hunted added to your hand. So we're gonna get Hunted here. It's a 0 cost upgrade. So now we got 7 cards in our hand. Hunted says as an additional cost to play this upgrade, search the encounter deck discard pile for a minion, put it into play engage with you, and then attach Hunted to that minion and stun it. So pretty good effects there. And then let me think here. Feline says it is a hero action, so we have to flip up to thwart this out. So hopefully we don't get that quick strike minion. That guy's pretty annoying. Shuffle up. Alright, so I definitely want to bring it here. I wish he had the soldier trade for man the wall. That'd be bonkers. So this we can actually play in alter ego. Ooh, I think I just play this first here. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and play Hunted. 0 cost upgrade. We can play in alter ego. As additional cost to play this upgrade, search the encounter and discard pile for a minion and put it into play engage with you. Attach Hunted to the minion and stun it. So we're gonna search here. We're gonna get a minion. What are we getting? We're gonna get the Berserk Mutate because he's the weakest minion in the deck. He does have Quick Strike, but Quick Strike only triggers whenever a minion is engaged with a hero, and we are an alter ego, so that Quick Strike actually will not trigger there, which is pretty good for us. So, what else does Hunted do here? One attachment is defeated. Oh, and we stun the minion, so he's actually stunned here. Because normally, if we bring this out in hero form, he's stunned, but he'll still Quick Strike. But now he is just stunned, and a quick strike does not trigger. Okay, that's good there. Okay, so we did our Hunted. Let's go ahead and flip up here to hero form. Okay, how does this work? Remove 3 different scheme. If it removes the last threat, we stun a minion. I think the stun has to proc before we get test subjects out. We could also play the other feline senses as well. Um, hmm. Let's think how we want to do this. We defeat him. We can ready up. We don't have 2 attack though. I think I go ahead and feline senses here. Is that the play? Test subjects. That's fine. So we'll use a double resource right here, so I can play feline senses. Hero action. Thwart remove 3 threat from a scheme. We'll clear off test subjects. If it removes the last threat from that scheme, stun a minion. So let's stun the ultimate battle servant here. And test subjects when defeated, we discard from the counter deck until we get a minion, review that minion. Oh, we got another one, okay? So we review another ultimate battle servant. Okay, and this is now defeated, going into the discard pile. Ooh, Sesame here. Hey. Hey. Okay, so let me think. So that ends that. We can move this a little bit closer. All right, and then this resolves our thwart. Okay, so we have this guy. These guys are stunned, which is good for us. Okay, all right, and then I think that's all the minions we can get. So let's go ahead and play Bring It here. Max 1 per phase. Hero action. Draw 1 card for each minion engaged with you. You have 3, or we have 3 minions. So let's draw 3 cards here. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, the healing is gonna be nice. I could actually do some damage right now. So Tooth and Claw says reduce the cost to play this event by 1 for each minion engaged with you. With 3 minions, so these are both 1 cost here. So I could defeat them, but because of the stun, I don't want to defeat it yet. They don't have guard, so I could actually do a crap ton of damage on Zola. Let me think here. Do I want to feline senses right now and get Moon Knight? Forgot what Moon Knight. Oh, Moon Knight gives me another minion. Was this to a max of 3? I think I want to knock off their toughs though. Maybe we hold on to this because this is so cheap to play. We play a Tooth and Claw and double suppressing fire so that we can potentially heal next turn. Yeah, because I feel like we're going to take the hit from Zola to the face. All right, so this is only one cost because we're engaged with 3 minions. So one resource here to play Tooth and Claw. Here, action attack, deal 4 damage to enemy and do 4 damage to enemy. So this is going to feel kind of bad, but I think we do 4 here, 4 here. So we knock off both Tusk and Ultimate Battle Servant. I'm not sure that's a play, but I think that's what I want to do. All right. Then I could have hit Zola, but I think I want to try get set up. I don't even know if we have anything set up here. We'll swing in for 2 on the Berserk Mutate. And then we're going to attach Suppressing Fire. When you attack and defeat attached minion, heal 2 damage from here. We'll give it to this ultimate. Wait. Gets +1 attack for each attachment. Okay, this is an upgrade. It's not attachment, so he doesn't get extra attack there. So put it on this guy, and let's put this one on this guy. So we can get some healing here after Zola attacks us. Okay, I think that's gonna end our turn. Let's ready back up. Draw back up to your hands of 5, holding on these cards here, and hopefully we get a Bring It here to stack them with our hero ability. Oh, I'm definitely playing the aggressive conditioning. You would take any of my damage. Discard this card. Prevent 30. Oh, this is gonna be useful. Okay, all right. Draw back up to 5, and then this is after player phase begins is our response here. Okay, so Zola's turn. He is going to add 1 threat to the main. For response after resolving step 1 villain phase, where we add threat, we place a test counter here. If there are 3 or more, then we discard until we get a minion and then reveal it, or put it into play. So there's only 1 counter here. Zola's going to attack us, we'll take it to the face. And with a base of 2, here's a boost. Boost effect is to shuffle him back into your counter. Okay, that's actually fine. So just 2 damage brings us from 10 down to 8. And hope we don't get another activation here. So we shuffle this back in with the boost effect. Last shuffle in here. So now all the minions are going to attack us, but we have these guys stunned, which is pretty nice. This guy is not stunned though. Ooh, a gang up would like kill us, guys. But we don't get a gang up. Alright. Shuffle it up here. All the minions attack. This guy hits us for 1. We drop down to 7. Both these guys attack. They're stunned. Nothing happens. Alright. Encounter card. Please don't be a gang up. Oh, we got another minion. Jeez, okay. Zola's mutate. Dang, okay. This is capped at 3, though, so maybe I should have just defeated him with our Tooth and Claw. Oh, but this is free to play. That's really nice. Okay, Zola's mutate. 1 review. Discard cards on top of counter until you get a tech attachment. Attach it to Zola's mutate. So we're just going to mill here until we get any tech attachment. Ooh, Under Fire is gone. Ooh, Mind Ray is going away, which is really good to see. Is that, let me check. Is that 2 Mind Rays? 2 Mind Rays. Okay, that's good to get rid of that. We said 1 more, I believe. Defensive program is our tech attachment. It must go on him. He gets +2 hit points and gains guard. Okay, that's fine. So he has 7 life and guard here. Okay, it's backward to our turn. Okay, guys, here we go. On the hunt. Response. After your play phase begins, draw 1 card for each minion engaged with you, up to a max of 3. So we're 4 minions here. We're gonna draw 3 cards. That's the max. 1, 2. Oh, bring it 3. Okay. Oh my goodness, these are free to play. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's go ahead and play Bring It. I don't think we're getting any more minions this turn. Yeah, Bring It. Draw 1 card for each minion engaged with you. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not capped, so we're drawing 4 cards here. Guys, what is this turn 2 draw? Oh my goodness, look at all this. We have 11 cards in hand. We cannot bring it again, but I may save for next turn because it's max 1 per phase. We got an ally, so I probably want to get the ally down. Tooth and Claw is free because reduce the cost for each minion engaged with you. And we're engaged with 4 minions, so I think I want to play that. Do I want to Feline Senses here and get Moon Knight? Yo, I could throw it out. I ran to search the top 5 cards of deck for an upgrade add to your hand. We got both the aggressive conditionings here, which I definitely want to play one of them. Does this guy have Retaliate? No, he just has Guard. 7 life. Okay, let me think. How do we want to do this? I'm worried about Tooth and Claw knocking out minions that I may want to keep in play. So we make a base attack, get +6 and piercing. Okay, well that's pretty good. Do we have overkill some way? When we defeat him, we can ready up. I do want to ready up here. And then we get a stun. Let's get a stun here, guys. Let's stun an Ultimate Battle Servant and then keep it in play. So we need to Feline Senses. So, okay, play this. When we use this, we can do 1 damage to the villain. So let's go and do that. And then we need 1 more resource. Let's use this because we can't have 2 of this anyways. Okay, So 2 resources here, so I can play Feline Census. And it says after you spend this card, do 1 damage to villain. So we'll do 1 damage to Zola. It bypasses guard. It's down at 13. Okay, first damage to the game already. Feline Census here, action, throw or move through that from a scheme. Clearing off Hydra Prison. If this removes a Laster from that scheme, stun a minion. Let's stun this guy. Let's stun this guy. Let's stun that guy. Alright. And then we clear this off. So whenever it's defeated, we remove this scheme from the game and return each ally back to the owner's hand. So we get Moon Knight now to our hand. Okay, I don't feel like I have no resource to play everything I want though, unfortunately, which is like crazy. I want to play a lot of stuff. That was also, oh, and then we can also, wait, we're sending minion. Okay, so back over to our turn, because like, I mean, I could just use the Bring It. I want to play Yellow Jacket, I want to play Aggressive Conditioning. I think we just play Aggressive, actually, if I play Yellow Jacket, I can get a resource back. I'd like to get some allies out here to help us with thwarting and stuff. When Moon Knight enters play, we get a minion instead of confuse a minion. Oh, okay. That could be useful. Do we have any discard pile minions here? What's a Bowser again? There's so many of those guys. Okay, let me think here. I want to draw cards next turn, but I think I have Tooth and Claw here. Okay, so Tooth and Claw, reduce the cost to play this event by 1 for each minion engaged with you. We're engaged with 4 minions, so it's free to play. Here, action attack, do 4 damage to enemy and do 4 damage to enemy. So we're going to do 4 damage to this guy, defeats him, and a 4 damage to this guy. So when this guy is defeated, we can trigger our Suppressing Fire. When you attack and defeat attached minion, heal 2 damage for here. This is an attack with the attack event, so we heal 2 damage, go up to 9 life here. And then that will discard the Suppressing Fire. So let's move everyone over a little bit. Okay, I do gotta take out the Berserk Mutate because he swings for 2. I don't want to take the 2 damage from him. Okay, so I think I hold on to this for next turn. Dang it. I wish we could play another Bring It right now. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten Moon Knight. Like, I want to. I'll have to use the Calorie Reflexes to play this. And I'll use this guy to play Moon Knight. I think we still have some allies, so I think it should be fine. I feel this is the setup because I want to defeat him. He has 2 attack, right? Yeah. So we want to get the +1 attack here and some extra life. Moon Knight's just good. And then he'll give us a minion. Yeah, I gotta defeat both these guys. Okay, that's fine. So we'll do 3 resources here. So I can play Aggressive Conditioning. It's a 3 cost upgrade. We get +3 hit points and we get +1 attack. So we're going up to 12 life here. Okay. Then, yeah, I think we have to keep this stuff. Want to keep Yellow Jacket. But we'll do 1 resource here and then play Moon Knight. So force response, so we have to trigger it. After Moon Knight enters play, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a minion, put it in play, engage with you, stun, and confuse a minion. Why don't we just get Oten Battle Servant here, right? The tough is annoying, but I don't want anyone else. The put into play though will bypass the Zola's mutates effect. Fix this. Do I want this guy? I'll just get this guy. Yeah, I'll just get Ultimate Battle Servant here from the discard pile, so he has toughness. Alright, and then he is stunned and confused here, which is pretty good. Alright, we'll save this stuff for a Bring It. We're gonna swing in for 3, take out the Berserk Mutate. I don't want him hitting me. And we'll trigger Hunted here. After attachment is defeated. Oh, Tiger doesn't have to defeat it, but we can write up Tiger when it's defeated. So let's get this card. Tiger's ready up. We're swinging for 3 again with the Aggressive Conditioning. This guy has 7 life, so he's knocked out here. Okay, I feel like, I mean, are we doing good? Are we actually making progress, guys? Because Zola's still at like 13 life. So like, you know, like we're not like doing the best here because I don't know if we have resource generators in the deck. Let's end our turn. We'll ready back up, and we'll draw back up to 5 here. We're just gonna keep Moon Knight active because we are pretty tanky right now. Oh, we got a double with an ally. Okay, this guy can knock off Tufts for me too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we got Hunted. Hunted is so good here with the Bring It. But then I can't get, or this guy can help me knock out the Tufts, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. So Zola's turn. He's gonna add 1 to the main, and then he's gonna add a test counter. So 2 test counters and 2 threat on the main. He's gonna attack us. We'll take the hit to the face, and with a base of 3 or 2, boost is 1, so 3 damage, brings us from 12 down to 9. Both the minions are going to attack us here. They're both stunned, so nothing happens. Then we could dealt 1 face down counter card. It's gonna be a gang up. Oh, it's an advance. Dang it. Okay, Zola's gonna scheme with a base of 2. Low boost, low boost. Ooh, boost of 1. He schemes for 3. That's really good. So the main goes up to 5 threat. All right. You're in the clear. 5 threat on the main there. Okay. And then that resolves the advance, and it's backwards to our turn. Okay. We got rid of advance and 2 mind rays, guys. We are like in the clear right now. Okay. So when our turn begins, we'll trigger our response on the hunt. Draw 1 card for each minion engaged with you to a max of 3. 2 minions, we're drawing 2 cards. Awesome. I love this. All right. We may want to start to attack Zola here. But I want to hunt it first, of course. So yeah, let's go ahead and play hunted. So yeah, we have to search the encounter and discard power for a minion, put it in play, engage with you. So we'll search the discard power here. Do we get a mutate? This guy's gonna quick strike, but we get a mutate. He doesn't have toughness. Yeah, why don't we get Zola's mutate here? So with the hunted, and he is gonna be stunned, and if we defeat him, then we can do our thing again. Let's move the thread a little bit over. Okay, so yeah, and then stun it. So he's stunned. So we don't have to defeat him this turn. We want to cheat them and play, not defeat them, and just hope we don't get a gank up because that will like kill us, right? All right. So we set Moon Knight here, who's gonna Thor for us for 2. Um, what does this do? After minion enters play, exhaust remove you kind of search your deck for a tactic upgrade. Oh man, should I play this thing? That's fine. That's fine. Okay. I think we bring it here. Am I getting any more minions? I don't think I am. Okay, we're gonna play bring it. So draw on card for each minion engaged with you. 3 minions. Draw on 3. Oh, this is the card we want. This is the resource generator. I forgot about this. Okay, exhaust cat's head. Generate physical resource for each minion engaged with you to a max of 3. Okay, okay. That's what we needed. That's what we need, guys. Make a basic attack. We exhaust this. We can get overkill or piercing. That's good too. So I want to. I dang. Okay, okay. Let me think. If I play this, I can play Two Gun Kid, which is definitely the play. Okay, so this would be a double resource here, and let's play our cat's head amulet. This is like the key card, I think, for Tigra. So 2 cost upgrade here. We can exhaust it, generate a physical resource for each minion engaged with you. We have 3 minions engaged with us, so we're generating 3 resources here. We use that to play Two Gun Kid. Okay, so now we got our ally. Whenever he makes a basic attack, we choose 2 enemies instead of 1 and resolve his attack against each of them. So we hit like that, which is really good. And then let's see, this is 1 resource. There's a resource here. I should have played the air cover, used it, get the thing, and then play the other thing. So I think I messed up there, but that's okay. So I think what we do here is, which minion do I want to keep in play? I think I'd knock this guy out, keep this guy in play. Um, we want to get this down. I want to Tooth and Claw. Yeah, okay, that's what we'll do. Okay, we'll use Tooth and Claw is only 1 cost because we have 3 minutes engaged with us, so we reduce it by 3. So we'll use 1 resource here to play the Tooth and Claw. So here, action attack, do 4 damage to enemy, do 4 damage to enemy. We're hitting Zola for 4. Brings from 13 down to 9. He's going to retaliate, hit us back for 1 because that was an attack. And then we'll do 4 damage, take out this ultimate battle servant here. It'll trigger the suppressing fire, heal 2 damage from a hero. So we get to heal, go up to 10 life. Okay, that's pretty good. So we're getting some progress here on Zola finally. Then we'll use a resource here so we can play sharp. Actually, should I hold on to this? We make a basic attack, you get +6. Dang, that's a lot of attack. We get piercing as well. Pierce this guy. What am I going to do my basic activation? I mean, no, we knock out Tuss with him. Let's hold into air cover. I'm not sure that's a play, but we use a resource here and play. Actually, we saw a card array, right? So I'm not as worried about it, right? I just don't know if I have a chance to play the Savage Strike. Let's hold into Savage Strike. Let's hold on. No, I like the air cover. Okay, we use the resource here and play Sharp Claws. So 1 God's upgrade when you make a basic attack. When you exhaust this, we get +1 and we get overkill. And we can choose to get overkill or piercing for that 1 attack. Let's get that down. Okay, so we have 3 base attack. We can get up to 4 with this. And I can pierce off Ultimate Bowser and just kill him. But he only does 1 damage, so I want to keep him in play for my economy. Resolve his attack against 2 of them. So he'll take retaliate from Zola if I choose Zola for that. Moon Knight's got a Thor for 2 from the main. Drop us from 5 down to 3. And hopefully we'll 1 more copy of our Thor event. Because Moon Knight's our only Thor, basically. Moon Knight will take a consequential damage. And then, let me think here. I think I just 2 Gun Kid. Yeah, 2 Gun Kid's going to swing for 2. And his interrupt, we can choose 2 enemies instead of 1 and resolve attack against both of them. So we'll do these 2 here. So 2 damage on Zola's mutate, and then 2 damage knocks out the tough with ultimate Boss Servant. Okay, that's fine. He'll take a consequential damage. And I think we just swing here for 3, exhaust this for 4 on Zola, because no guard minions. So I'll bring it from 9 down to 5. And then we'll take a retaliate, drop down to 9. Okay, guys, we are. Maybe I should have kept the attack damage. That's okay. All right, that's gonna end our turn here. Let's ready back up. All right, Tigra is pretty fun. She's Temple, and I'm not the biggest fan of Temple games, but this is fun. This is working out. We're just drawing so many cards. Spire Girl is gonna be good here when we get that minion with the test counters. Oh, we got another sharp claws here. Jeez. Okay. All right, that's gonna be awesome. Okay. We're gonna be able to draw 3 more cards here as well whenever we're on the hunt here. Okay, Zola's turn. He's gonna add 1 to the main, and he adds a test counter. So there are 3 test counters now. Whenever that happens, we discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until you get a minion, and then put it into play. We got Zola's mutate. So he's put into play. He does not trigger the one of you effect. Okay, I love that. Love that a lot. So 4 threat, and then we discard all these test counters. So we're still on stage 1, which is really good. All right. Then Zola is going to attack. So I just take the hit here again. 9 life. We're taking 3 more damage after that, though. What do I do? Don't think I want to defend. 2-gun kid. He's staying with a base of 2. Okay, let me think. If he gets a boost of 3, we drop down to 5, and then we take 1, 2, 3. So we live. So let's take the hit to the face. Nice boost. Oh, the gank up. Thank goodness. Okay, the gank was a boost. Okay, 3 damage brings us from 9 down to 6, and all the minions will attack us. So he's stunned. Nothing happens there, and we take 1, 2, 3. That brings us 6 down to 3. Okay, so we're still hanging on here, and no more gank up. So that's good. We can block with the ally if Zola gets another activation. And counter card is Mind Ray. Okay, Zola attacks. You're stunned. Oof. Do I have another? I don't have any more sources of damage here. I mean, I can draw something, but I don't know if I'll be able to draw anything that I want. Okay, so we get stunned here, and Zola attacks you. We're gonna have to block this one with, actually, like Moonlight's thwarting. His ability is useful here. We're gonna block with 2-gun kid. Yeah, so Zola's attacking us. We get stunned. That's the last Mind Ray, though. So 2 boost is 0. Okay, he so dies. 1 and 2 damage. Oh, no more advance. Okay, guys, this is really good. We have no more Mind Rays and no more advance in the counter deck. So he's not getting a second scheme activation if we flip down. 2-gun get dies there though, and then it's backward to our turn, but we're stunned. But we trigger our response when the player faces begins. Draw 1 card for each minion engaged with you. We have 3. Let's draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, this will get rid of stun. Okay. So or we can stun and then trigger this thing to kill Zola's mutate, which is also good. Okay. I'm glad we got this. We needed this for sure. Okay, what is the play here, guys? I gotta flip down. I think we've exhausted enough of our options to where it's time to flip. Um, So I want to end up readied up here so I can exhaust to recover. We have a triple resource, so why don't we use that first? There's nothing that's worth triple though right now. This just defeats a non-elite minion, but it's an attack with attack keyword. So it has to have upgrade attached. So we could suppressing fire. Yeah, why don't we do that? So let's go ahead and attack. We'll swing for 2, which will remove our stun. Then we'll attach suppressing fire to Zola's mutate right here. 0 cost upgrade whenever you attack and defeat him, we heal 2 damage. So we attach it to him. We'll exhaust the amulet here, generates 3 resources with 3 minions to play Co-op de Grace. So it's a hero action attack, so this does count as attack. Defeat a non-elite minion, this guy, with an upgrade attached, we have the upgrade right there. We ignored the 1 defeat abilities. So since this guy was defeated with an attack, we can heal 2 damage here. Go from 3 up to 5. Which is pretty nice. Right. Can this search our discard pile air cover? Search your deck and discard. Okay, we can get more healing, which is really good. Okay. Oh wait. Do I want to get the hunted minion? Sorry guys. We're not gonna do. We need to get the ready. I think it's the only way for us to get the ready. Yeah. Sorry guys. We're gonna attach suppressing fire, to Zola's mutate. But instead of defeating him, sorry guys, I messed up there. We're gonna co-op the grace and target this guy with the hunted attached to him. So after we defeat him, we can ready up. because whenever attached minion is defeated, we can ready up Tigra. So we need the ready. So we didn't get the healing there, but we can get our ready back up here. So that can discard hunted. Okay, yeah, sorry, I need to do it that way. We can get the healing next turn though. Moon Knight just has to thwart. Actually, wait, we add one to the main. It was scheme out. That might be okay. Might be okay, guys. Let's do Spider Girl or Stun and Confuse. We can air cover and then get a hunted. Yeah, let's do that. Or do I stay up in hero form? I have Moon Knight. No, I think I want to flip down here. I think I'm gonna let him pop the main, and we'll figure out what we do after that. So we're gonna deck out here, and he might get another activation. So we use a resource here to play air cover. So it's a 1-cost support. Is that the play? I think it's the play. It comes in with 2 fuel counters, and then as a response, after minion enters play, exhaust this card, and we do that ability. So we're going to let's flip down to Alter Ego. We're going to say exhaust heal by 3, brings from 3 back up to 6. Okay. Then we're gonna play Hunted here. So search the encounter deck and discard out for a minion, put it in play, engage with you, and then stun it. So we're gonna get Berserk Mutate because he has Quick Strike. It doesn't trigger because we're in Alter Ego. He's stunned. So now that a minion entered play, we could trigger Air Cover. But you know what? I'm not gonna trigger it. I don't need to because I can use this. So we're not gonna trigger here. It's not force response. Yeah. Then we're gonna use our action here. Undercover work. Search your deck discard pile for a copy of Hunted. Add to your hand. We'll use as the resource. Play our second Sharp Claws. And then we'll use a double resource here, so it can play Spider Girl. After you play from your hand, oh, Sesame's coming. No, shake at the camera. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Okay, all right. Thanks. Nope, she's gonna. Okay, well, anyways, we're gonna play Spider Girl. We can stun and confuse a minion. That's gonna be the Zola's mutate here. I'm confused. Oof. Okay, okay. Sesame. She likes Tigra, I think, because they're both cats. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. All right. She's gonna show up here. Okay. So we got them both confused, and this guy that schemes for 0 is not confused, which is fine. Okay, so we got all of that going on, and then the Spider won't do anything. If she attacks Zola, she takes Retaliate and gets knocked out. That's not too bad though, but I think I want to save some blockers here because we're going to the end game now. So I think, does she want to attack though? No, we can save her activation for next turn. Okay, that's gonna end our turn. Let's right back up. All right, guys, we are done with our turn. We don't need a thwart with Moon Knight. Save his activations because this is gonna scheme out either way. So we draw back up to 6 here. We deck out, get dealt a face down encounter card. We're shuffle or discard. Oh, that's our alter ego support here. I don't know what it does. Shuffle this up. So next turn we'll have these minions stunned, so we can trigger like all of our stuff, and our bring are back into the deck here, which is really good. Hope we can draw bring it, and we can go crazy with our cat's head amulet here as well. So we'll get like an our ally. And then do I want to, if I can get attack event, then I can exhaust the heal here and still get it ready by defeating the hunted minion. All right, we're drawing back up to 6 here. Oh, what does this do real quick? Remove 1 threat from a scheme. Ooh, remove additional threat for each minion engaged with you? Okay, I mean, we don't really need it. Let's draw back up to 6. I need some. Oh, we got the attack. Okay, perfect. That's what I needed to get. Okay, we can take out. We can suppressing fire this guy and take him out. I think it's a play. All right, all right. So it is Zola's turn. He's gonna add 1 to the main. It goes up to 5 threat. He's gonna scheme because we're in Alter Ego. Scheme with a base of 2. Here's a boost. 2. Ooh, nice to see that get out of the way. So it schemes for 4. That's gonna pop the main scheme. So we remove all the threat. Let's see. Stage 2A. When reviewed, each player searches the encounter and discard pile for a minion and then reveal it. So we're gonna get Berserk Mutate because they have Quick Strike and they're pretty weak other than that. So we have not seen any other Berserk Mutates. Let's look through the encounter deck here for Berserk Mutate. He comes straight into play here. Okay, and then we shuffle the encounter deck. So we get assaults here. It's fine because we're in Alter Ego. So and there's no more advances or mind race. So this is our big chance to flip down right now. recover back up, and then we're gonna go for the big push here. Sesame is running amok. So we're in stage 2 becomes a 1 initial threat. Okay. And then has a SAM ability. Oh, I forgot to put the test counter, but it didn't matter because Zola would have schemed out, and then we discard all test counters whenever schemed out. So 0 test counters on this new main scheme stage. Okay, all the minions will scheme. 0 scheme, 0 scheme, confused, confused. So no threat gets added, which is pretty powerful. And luckily there's no gang up for scheming. And then we get dealt 1 encounter card for a total of 2 here. It's our big ramp turn for Zola. Inside 1, place 1 test counter on the main scheme. That is chill. So 2 threat and a 1 test counter. All right, and then I'm not even worried about in advance because they're all gone. Last encounter card is Pain Inhibitors. Attach a minion with the most remaining hit points without another copy of this card. So 5 hit points goes to Zola's Mutate right here. And he gets Retaliate 1 and plus 2 hit points. Does he gain an Elite trait? He does not, right? Yeah, he doesn't gain Elite, so that's chill. Okay, cool. We can defeat him with the Suppressing Fire. All right, back over to our turn. We are not able to use our thing, the Undercover. Well, I mean, we can't use that. We're not allowed to use. What am I thinking of, guys? I don't remember. Okay, let's go and use undercover work. Search your deck, discard power for a copy. Hunt it, add to your hand. We had to bring it here. Oh, this is what we're not allowed to use. We can't use a hero ability because we're not in a hero form whenever our turn begins, so we don't get that to draw cards from the minions. But we'll use our action Alter Ego. Search for a copy hunted. Let's add that to our hand. We need those attack events, guys. Do I want to heal here? This will give me up to 8 life. We have some of them stunned. I don't know what we want to do here. I don't want to take more damage, but I really need to start getting some bringets. Okay, so we did that. I think we're gonna go ahead and hunt it here. Do I want to not heal and then just trigger suppressing fires and keep recurring them with the air covers? That's another play. I think that's a strategy with this deck here. Okay, so when we attack and defeat the minion, we can heal 2 damage from your hero. So we get up to 10 here by defeating this and this guy. That will be the play. Yeah, let's go ahead and attach suppressing fire to this berserk mutate. Okay. And then what are we doing here? I want to get the suppressing fire back, but I want to play hunted. We only do it when we get a minion, so I want to trigger air cover, but I want to play hunted to get a berserk mutate. So I'm not sure how that works. Let me think. We can overkill him. I think we still just hunt it in alter ego. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we're gonna play. Maybe we don't even air cover here. Okay, let's go ahead and play hunted. 0 cost upgrade, so we get another minion and then put in play engage with you. Let's actually look through the discard pile here because I'm worried about getting and he'll be stunned with a minion that we get. Get the mutate. Yeah, let's get this mutate here. Is that? Yeah, it's fine. So we'll get this Zola's mutate and he is stunned. Man, okay, we got 5 minions, guys. Jeez. Okay. All right, well, we're gonna kill something. Okay, so we did that. Oh wait, I could have done it in hero form then. Wait, sorry guys, hold up. We're gonna do it in hero form because if I'm not getting a quick strike, it's fine to do it in hero form. Okay, so he's in discard pile. We're gonna flip up to hero form here. Wait, I want to use this Alter Ego action. Do I have the resources? Because I want to play this, and co-op Grace, and I want to play the Hunted. So we actually don't have the economy, because, yeah, I don't think this matters as much here. Remove 1 additional threat for each minute. It's only as Alter Ego action. We're not going to be Alter Ego anymore. That's fine. Okay, let's flip over to hero form. Okay, we want to try to make a push here. So we're in hero form. Now what we're going to do is exhaust the amulet. Generates 3 resources, so we can play a coup de grace. Defeat a non-elite minion, this guy, with an upgrade attached, and ignore the 1 defeat ability. So we're going to knock this guy out. He's stunned, but that's fine. And whenever he's defeated, we trigger suppressing fire, heal 2 damage because we defeat him with attack, and then we ignore the retaliate 1 on him, so he's gone. And then we heal 2, so go to 8 life. Okay. Then we play the Hunted now. So Hunted will get this guy back, and then he is stunned. But when a minion enters play, when exhaust air cover, remove a counter, search your deck and discard pile for a tactic upgrade that can be attached to a minion, add to your hand. So we get this to our hand here. Then, and we max 1 per minion. Dang it. Okay, so that's fine. Let's attach this to this Zola's mutate that's stunned. And then we are going to swing here for 3, 4, 5 on the Berserk mutate. And we have 5 attack, and we're going to pick the one that has overkill. So it takes him out, and 2 damage bleeds over Zola, and we heal 2 because we defeated a minion there. So we heal 2 with the suppressing fire, and then we do 2 overkill to Zola, brings him down to 3 life. Okay, and then he's not going to retaliate because that was not damage from an attack. Okay, next we have to use a resource here, play our second air cover. This thing is so good for Tigra here. Comes in with the 2 counters, it's readied up, so we can keep on getting suppressing fires to heal so we don't die. And then we're going to use a resource here to play Cat-like Reflexes. 1 cost upgrade. When you would take any amount of damage, you can discard this, prevent 3 damage, and you may confuse a minion engage with you. So another thing just in case. Alright, guys, and we should be able to draw 3 cards this next coming turn. Moon Knight's going to throw for 2 though. Let's get this thing down just in case. Who take console damage? Spider Girl, I don't think she does anything here. We could attack this guy. That's fine. Let's keep up Spider Girl. Actually, no. She's going to swing for 2 on the Ocean Battle Servant, and we'll have her chump block. She'll take a consequence damage. Yeah, because I don't want to take any more attacks from Zola here. We're getting near the end game to where I do not want to be taking damage. Alright, let's draw back up to your hands here. 5. We've got the Tooth and Claw. The doubles here are not good. We need to bring it. This is really good, though. We need to bring it, though. Okay, it is Zola's turn. He's going to add 1 threat to the main scheme, and then he adds a test counter, same ability as before. Okay. Then he is going to attack us. Actually, do I want to wait? Does he have 3 attack? No, he still has 2 attack on that stage. So yeah, let's just block here with Spider Girl. So he's saying with a base of 2, here's a boost. Give the villain a tough. Dang it. It gets a tough as a boost effect. So just 2 damage there takes out Spider Girl. I should have just taken the hit. Alright. Then all the minions attack. We take 1 damage to the Ultimate Battle Servant. And then both these guys are stunned, so they don't do anything. Alright, then we get dealt 1 face down counter card, which is attached to the minion with the most remaining hit points. This guy's 5, so it's going to go to him. He gets +2 hit points and gains guard. Okay. The guard areas. Oh wait, but Hunted says, let's see. No, Sesame. She really likes Tigra, guys. Each enemy with a copy of Hunted loses guard, so this guy doesn't have guard anymore. Okay, that's really cool. So he doesn't have guard, but he has 7 life. Yeah, that's really nice that came on this guy. Okay, so it's back over to our turn. We're going to trigger our response. Draw 1 card for each minion engaged with you. Whenever the play phase begins, we're drawing 3 cards. Come on. Ah, we didn't get to bring it. Dang it. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. We're going to go for a huge push here on Zola, though. I need to pierce off his tough. Is there a way? Yeah, we just attack. Okay, so we're going to swing. I had to waste 1 of the claws. That's fine. We're gonna swing for 3, exhaust the claws here. So we swing for 4, and we're gonna choose piercing. Hit Zola because we're ignoring the guard and no one else has guard. So we pierce off the tough and do 4 damage, brings him down to 0. That will flip Zola over to his 3rd and final stage. He is going to have. He's gonna retaliate his back for 1. We drop down 8, and he has 16 life. We bring it down 0, then we win the game. His 1 reviewed is to search the encounter and discard off for a minion and reveal it. Let's get a ultimate Battle Serpent. Yeah, let's get this guy. It's fine. So he comes in with toughness. Alright. Then still our turn here. Okay. So next, I think I want to play Tooth and Claw, of course. So reduce the cost to play this event by 1 for each minion engaged with you. We have 4 minions, so this is free to play. Do 4 damage to enemy, do 4 damage to enemy. None of the minions have guard, so we can do 8 damage here on Zola. It's 2 different attack instances though. So 4 damage brings it down to 12, and another 4 brings it down to 8. He's going to retaliate, hit us back for 1. We drop down to 7. Or he retaliates twice, I believe, because of the 2 different instances. Okay, so now we're down to 6. Then we are going to use a double resource here, so we can play a coup de grace here. So here, actually attack defeat a non-elite minion with an upgrade attached. So we can defeat this non-elite minion right here, and then ignore the one defeat ability. So when this guy is defeated, we'll trigger suppressing fire, heal 2 damage, and we can ready up Tiger with hunted. So we ready up. He's defeated. This goes in our discard pile. This goes over here, and then we also heal 2. So we're going up to 8 life here. Okay. Oh, this is crazy, guys. Oh my goodness. Tiger is so fun. Okay. And then we are going to, do I want to overkill the minion? I mean, we could just ready back up. It doesn't really matter. All right, we're going to swing for Zola. So we're swinging for 3 with aggressive conditioning. Exhaust this, so we're swinging for 4. Exhaust this to generate a triple to play Savage Strike. When you make a basic attack, you get +6 and attack as piercing. And we have another 3 resources right here to play a second Savage Strike. It's the same time window, so we can do that. And we hold on to this in our hand. We don't need that. So basically, right now we're swinging for Zola with 1, 2, 3, 4, +6 is 10, plus another 6, 16 damage here on Zola. We could have also attacked the Berserk Mutate and choose Overkill here. So we do 13 damage, defeat him, we ready back up after defeating him, and then swing again for another 3. But we just hit Zola here for the full 16. That'll bring it from 8 all the way down to 0, guys. Crazy, crazy. That was super duper fun, guys. Oh my goodness. We still have this to prevent some damage. So I think the thing with Tigra is we really want the air covers down and then keep on grabbing suppressing fires. Probably should have exhaust both of them just to get more economy in my hand, but it's fine because we had this thing anyways. We can't play 2 copies of it, so it wouldn't have mattered. But man, man, I am digging these new designs, guys. I don't know what you guys think so far, but that was crazy fun. And we have Moon Knight here still for some thwarting if we needed that. Crazy Savage Strike. We just swung for 16 there. That was like essentially a Hulk smash, but even more damage than that. Yeah, the Cat's Head Amulet, that was essential. We need to get that down. And then where are the Brinkets here, guys? Oh, we had 2 more Tooth and Claws. These would have been like near free to play. And then what the heck? How do we shuffle the Brinkets back together? Man, I don't know how that happens, but yeah, but the Brinket was all the way down there. I mean, we got more economy. We didn't need it though. All right, I hope you guys enjoy this gameplay. Sesame's running around. Hope you guys can't hear her bell. But yeah, I hope you guys all enjoy this one. Let me know what you think of Tigra so far. If you think that she looks more fun than Hulkling, I don't know, guys. Were both super duper fun. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys all in the next video.